Alright, so let's review the basic program for just if-else statement first. So for example, if I'm not going to worry about password. I just want to say, hey, if your username is correct, alright, then I'm going to say prompt for entering password. Okay? So if username equals to the one that user log in, right? This is the username for my database, right? So I assuming that I read it already and store it as a variables, right? If the user enter in the same, I don't care about the case. It could be lowercase, uppercase, so that's why I say ignore case. Username you can do uppercase, lowercase. So once this is true, right? This is the string method, right? Equal ignore case, we learned that. Once it's true, this return expression true, that's going to do this statement. Prompt the user with enter password. Else going to say fail authentication. Let's run this program and see if it. Oh, I'm missing the code, right? Let's run again. Enter username Jose. Fail because it's false. So that's simple if else, right? For authentication. So enter username again, tennis, then prompt to enter password because the username is correct. Now once you enter password, we will not do anything yet because we didn't write a code to authenticate the password. So what we're going to do, we're going to write a code by putting, assuming that the correct password equals to the word password, right? That we read from the database here. We store into the variables named password, right? And then since we prompt the user to input the password, so we name it input. User input that. What should I do? I should do if here, which is if inside the if we call nested if, right? If input dot. Now we're going to do equals because password can be case sensitive, right? We not ignore the case. Equals to what? The actual password that we store here, right? If it's true, what do you do? If it's true, this we have to say true statement here, right? This is called nesting, right? Because this if else gonna do once this is true. If it's not true, it will never get to this if. So we gonna say if it's correct, password is correct, what do we want to say? Hello, right? Or welcome. Hello, tennis, right? Or followed by username. It can be any person, right? What happens if it's fail? Then it's going to be false. Now if I don't say anything here, it's pretty much just not going to say anything and exit the program into that statement, into that line. Correct? Then we'll never say fail authentication. Let's test that. So I'm going to put it correct username, correct password. Hello tennis, right? Now we have to test the scenarios that password is not correct. So password is wrong. It didn't do anything because we're missing the else statement to tell it to do. Right? Because this else belongs to this if. Then we can do else and say fail authentication. Right? Then it's going to do that. Let's run and make it fail with the password. Fail authentication. Now, when we see that this is an application of nested if else, right? one way to do this.